The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, Ford Brothers Auction, Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, Mingy Beef Jerky, Pannell Swim Shop, Prep Spin, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Raising Cane's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
Hello, welcome into the Scholastic Ball Report. Gary Ball with Travis Burns, the outstanding assistant coach at Boyle County High School. Coach, we really appreciate you joining us on the show today.
Thanks for having us.
You've brought in 3 seniors, and they've been outstanding to your program there at Boyle County.
Yeah, they've done a great job. They've done great in leadership, and they just do an excellent job.
Reese Smith has great hands. He doesn't drop anything, does he?
Not much.
It sure doesn't. And also, our feature's on Luke Doobie, Coach. Luke is one of the top quarterbacks in the Commonwealth. He plays right here in Lexington at Tates Creek High School, and he put up over 4,000 yards this year.
Yeah, he has a great arm, and he's done a great job for Tates Creek, and he's led them to a great year, and, you know, that's a tough task.
Yeah, they played Louisville Male Friday night. You're right, that was a tough task. And our scholar athletes, they hail from Bourbon County. Lamont Campbell has brought in 3 of his senior student athletes over there at Bourbon County. I looked at every poll I could find today in basketball, and they're in the top 20 in every poll.
I know walking in here, they had a lot of length and height, so they must be pretty good.
Yeah, the one young man, I believe it's, I don't know if it's Bryson or, yeah, it's Bryson Collins, I think. He's 6'7", and he just signed to play at the University of Louisville for baseball.
That's awesome.
That's good. And also, we got another Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week as we head down to Nicholasville. Emma Ray Phillips is in. She's from Russell County. She's our Pannell Swim Shop Swimmer of the Week. And Jenny DeAngelis is in from UK. She's going to keep us in the game. All that coming up. Coach, we know what the folks want, though. They want the best highlights in the state of Kentucky. You can get them right here on Game Time, and these highlights brought to you by PrepSpin.com.
The Broncos and Red Devils allowing less than 6 points per game. That is silly. But a big defensive play will come up in just a bit, but let's show you a spark on special teams. After going 65 yards to the house, Devin Neal scores his 2nd touchdown of the first quarter. Of the first quarter, the Cincinnati commit goes 65 yards. Broncos in front 14-0. Owensboro would cut it to 4, but right before the half, it is Josh McClurg to Dane Key. Douglas up 21-10. The Red Devils would cut it to 21-17, but right before the third quarter ends, Jalen Bybee says bye-bye, Owensboro. The senior, a special performance. Douglas gets it done, 28-17. They're going to their first ever state title game.
Oh, heck, I'm just so happy for our kids, man. I tell you, 3 years ago, we laid out a plan to win. And number 1 on that list was play great defense, and we did that tonight. And it's a credit to our dang kids, man. They bought in, they did everything right, and just I'm so thrilled for those players, man. It's all about the kids.
Congrats, fellas. So here is how the 5A final shapes up. A pair of perfect teams. Covington Catholic in their 9th state final, and Douglas making their inaugural visit next Saturday.
Hello, welcome back in. We want to thank Roberts Insurance. They're out of Richmond, Kentucky. Roberts Insurance, they insure 3/4 of this great state of Kentucky. With my intern, Allie DeMoss, Gary Ball, we're joined by the Boyle County Rebels. Travis Burns is with us, one of the top assistants there. Really appreciate you guys taking out your time and joining us on the show we do.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Coach, you got a really talented football team there at Boyle County. How does this team, in your opinion, stack up to the other Boyle County Rebel football teams?
I think we stack up pretty well. You know, we've had a lot of success this year, but ultimately it comes down to, can we finish the mission? And that's been our motto this year. Yeah. And if we can't finish the mission, we probably don't stack up as well as the previous teams that, you know, have won a state title. But if we do finish the mission, I think we're up there.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, tell us about who you brought with you today.
Well, we brought today Reed Lantern. He's our quarterback. He's been a 3-year starter, and he's done a great job for us leading the offense. He's the leader that really has taken us to new heights, you know, averaging 50 points a game. We got Reese Smith, West Virginia commit, that has done a great job on both sides of the football. And then we got Wilson Kelly, who really is the anchor of our offensive and defensive line. They've done a great job this year.
Well, Reed, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. You're a 3-year starter at quarterback there at Boyle County, so congratulations for that.
Thank you.
That means you're pretty darn good if you start 3 years for Boyle County. What has helped you most being the quarterback there at Boyle County?
I just think my coaches and teammates, the coaches set me up for success, and then my teammates, they'll go get the football whenever I throw it, so they make me look good most of the time.
Like that guy to your left?
Yes, sir. I got a few of them.
Yeah, you got a few of them. You got a younger brother too, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, Reese is one of the top wide receivers in the state with 7 interceptions on defense. You clearly have good hands. So is this something that comes naturally to you?
I'd say some of it does. Some of it comes natural, and then other of it comes to dedication and concentration on the ball and just doing what I can to help the team.
And Wilson, you're one of the leading tacklers on the Rebels football team. You have 22 tackles for loss. That means that you got it behind the line of scrimmage. So congratulations for that. How are you in the backfield so much there?
Oh, we've been working all off season on pressuring the quarterback and just trying to get back there and cause disruption, and that's what I've been doing. So,
if you can wreak havoc on the quarterback, a lot of good things happen for your team, don't they, Coach?
For sure, yeah.
Well, Coach, you play Central Friday night, which is a team that's used to success, just like you guys. So, how is your preparation for this game going to be any different from any other game?
Well, we try to keep it the same just because that's what they're used to. They get in that mindset and they're familiar with it. It is a little different because it is Thanksgiving week. A lot of teams around the state don't get that opportunity. And so we're really preparing. We're bringing the alumni in on Thanksgiving, and it's a really special moment. So we're just same as usual,
I got a quick question for Reed and Reese, okay? How important is it to you personally and to Boyle County to win a state title this year? Go ahead.
It's very important. We grow up. In Boyle County, you're expected to win a state championship.
Title town, right?
Yes, sir. Anything less than that, you're a failure in some eyes. Otherwise, it's just a disappointment. So we've grown up since we were little, and we thought we were going to win one our senior year, so that's what we're going to try to do.
Yeah, same here. I've been playing with both these guys since I was 3rd grade. So growing up, we actually watched a couple of state championships won, and so that's what we decided to do, and that's what we're going to do. And like we said, to finish the mission, we got to miss the finish. So,
Wilson, how about you?
Oh, it's kind of state championship or bust every year. I remember watching my uncles play back when I was a little bitty, and it's just something special.
Well, Coach, we really appreciate you coming in, and I tell you what, the Rebels always have a great football team. Here's the Mingy beef jerky. You won't go home empty-handed here from the Scholastic Ball Report. Thank you, Coach. Thank you guys for coming in, and good luck the rest of the season.
Appreciate
Hope
it.
we see you at Kroger Field in December, first weekend of December.
Yes,
That's the Boyle County Rebels, one of the top football teams in the state of Kentucky, going for yet another state title over there in Titletown. Now we're going to this feature. It's on Luke Doobie of Tates Creek High School. He is one fine quarterback.
Luke Doobie passed for 373 yards and a pair of touchdowns on Friday to help his team take the next step toward their team goal.
It's been really fun so far this year. We've gone farther than we have the last couple of years. We're winning football games and we're scoring a lot of points, so it's been fun for me. Have a great offensive line and great receivers, so it's easy to do.
This season, Doobie is leading all of Class 6A and ranks 2nd in the state with 4,038 passing yards. He's averaging 336 yards per game.
I think along with winning as many games as possible, I have to play my best, so it just kind of goes hand in hand.
His growth in the offense and being able to pick things up and knowing where kids are and being a great leader on the field, it's almost like having another coach out there at times.
Tates Creek will host Simon Kenton in the region final round on Friday. Lee K. Howard, WKYT.
Welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report. Our scholar athletes with Davis Brown, my intern, Gary Ball. And Coach, I tell you what, you've been waiting a long time for a team like this at Bourbon County.
Yes, sir.
And it's arrived. This team has arrived. You're in the preseason top 20. You're one of the top teams in the 10th region.
It feels good. Kind of a testament to their hard work, being ranked in top 20. First time since probably 2002. Preston LeMaster team.
Yeah.
He was a really good basketball player. So.
Played at Kentucky.
Played at Kentucky. So to have these guys ranked, again, it's kind of a reward for what they've put in both the summer and the postseason.
Yeah, they put it into work.
Yes, sir.
Coach, tell us about these players you brought.
We got 3 of our seniors. We have 9 seniors, so we're a veteran team. Bryson Collins, our sixth man of last year, be a starter.
Really like
captain.
a starter.
Yep, starter.
Yeah.
He's one of our captains. Mari Faulkner, 6'5", shooter, and then AJ Joyce, who's a multi-sport athlete, very dynamic guard.
Well, Bryson, first off, congratulations for signing with the University of Louisville to play your right-handed pitcher in baseball. You must be pretty darn good. What can you throw, at 95, 90? What?
90.
90, that's pretty good. So Louisville can use that, I'm sure. What goals have you set for yourself and the team this year in basketball?
Really, personally, I need to rebound better, and I've always been a pretty good shooter, so.
The scoring to come, you want to be a better rebounder.
Yeah.
So that's all about positioning and blocking out.
There you go. That's
what Larry
Burns. You got to use that 6'7" length.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, Mari, you have a natural scoring ability. You should be an impact this year. Is that how you would describe your game?
Yeah. Run the floor, shoot the ball very well. I think I need to get a little bit more rebounds. Yeah, dribble the ball a little well.
That's good. AJ, as a preseason top 10 player in the 10th region, high marks there for you. So congratulations for that. High expectations. How will you handle all these high expectations?
I'm not really worried about anybody else's expectations. I just want to fulfill my role on the team to make sure we get as far as we can.
That's a great attitude.
Bryson and Amari, do athletics and academics coexist for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah,
especially I got to get a good GPA and all that to get in Louisville.
Yeah, I know you both have above a 3.0. I think yours 3.2, 3. So really good GPAs. That's something that you look at closely at Bourbon
Yes,
County.
I probably will check their grades 2 times a week. They all have higher GPAs than I ever had, so I want to make sure they keep it. We have our overall team GPA over 3.0 as well. We've had that for 2-3 years now, so we try to keep pushing that.
Well, Coach, all 3 of these guys will get a plaque from Crown Trophy. That's from Ryan Tyson. He presents them all a plaque on every show we do. And congratulations for that. Take that over there and they'll personalize that for you. I know that'd be your second one, right? Yes, so you got one in football too.
Yes,
thank you. It's always good to see
always
you, Coach
a pleasure.
Campbell.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Lamont Campbell and Bourbon County. They're one of the top teams in the 10th region and in the state of Kentucky this year. We're going now to the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. It is Douglas and Owensboro in the Class 5A state semis. How about Devin Neal? After scoring on a 65-yard touchdown in the first quarter, he goes 60 yards to the house to make it 14-0. Let's take a second look. This Neal kid has got all kinds of speed. And because of his special teams prowess, the Broncos are going to their first ever state title game. They'll face Covington Catholic on Saturday. And that is your Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
And welcome back into our Pannell Swim Shop segment. And Tom Viney, you always bring in great swimmers. And it was Thanksgiving week.
Yes.
And on this busy Thanksgiving week, this young lady came from Russell County.
Absolutely. I tell you what, this is a great opportunity to really highlight some of the great swimmers that swim outside of the Lexington area, and we've got one of the best ones right here with us today.
Yes, Emma Ray Phillips. Right?
Absolutely. So let's start out with coaches. So you've got an exceptional swimmer with you. Tell me what it's like and the benefit of having somebody with her experience on the team.
Well, Emma is just a leader for the team. We can depend on her to always give her personal best in everything that she does, not just in the water, but in the classroom also.
That's great. That's great. So now, Emma Ray, so you're just starting the season. So what are some of your goals that you've got?
I'm going to try and beat my 500 record, and I'd like to get some more of our records at our school.
That's great.
So you have the school record, and you're a distance swimmer, right? Do you do any? Does she do any like teams? You know, like any?
The relays.
Relays.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure that. So there's not a relay that this team doesn't have with her on it. So tell me, how do you balance? You are a busy girl, so you've got the demanding schedule swim. You're in the band, and you do a lot of work with the band, and you keep exceptional grades. How do you balance all that?
What do you play in the band? What instrument?
A trombone.
Okay, good. Yep.
So how do you balance all that?
I just go with the flow and hope it works out.
Well, that's good. Well, I tell you what, so you guys just had a meet last night. How did it go for you?
I did good. I won all my races.
And you also keep a 3.4 GPA in class there, so congratulations for that. This lady does it all. Anything
Absolutely.
she can't do. I mean, she puts her mind to it.
That's exactly right. Well, we look forward to seeing you the rest of this season. Good luck. Thank you guys so much for coming in and joining us today.
That's Emma Ray Phillips from Russell County High School. They drove about an hour and a half to be on the show. That's what people think about the Scholastic Ball Report. And now we're going to go to the UK Sports Medicine segment, orthopedic surgery, with UK Sports Medicine. Welcome back in our UK Sports Medicine Orthopedic Surgery segment. Jenny DeAngelis joins. It's always great to have you on the show.
It's good to be
with
here.
my intern, Allie Viney, Gary Ball, and let's just get right into the interview, Miss Allie.
So what is the advantage of taping versus bracing?
Bracing, for the most part, is pretty restrictive. It has one job, and that's just to stabilize. Taping sometimes gives us the option to kind of try some new things out with different techniques that'll give them maybe a little more functionality, but still allow us to return them to play appropriately.
So would you use one over the other?
Typically, we would use bracing when it's more of a chronic kind of long-term thing that requires a little more restriction. Taping is something that we would typically do for an acute injury. It's something that you would see us doing on the sideline kind of in a quick pinch.
Is bracing expensive?
The stuff that we typically use is not. So your ankle braces and your wrist splints and things like that are fairly cheap, like $20, $30. When you get into the expense, it's post-operative bracing for knee surgeries and things like that can get up into the like $800 to $1,200s. Yeah. But we don't ever want that. So the more we can do to prevent it, the better.
And you guys, UK Sports Medicine Orthopedic, are the title sponsor for the state football.
We are.
I know you had the big game at Friday night at Douglas with Owensboro.
We do.
But you got the state, the Commonwealth Gridiron Bowl. UK Sports Medicine
Correct.
will be the title sponsor for that.
We'll be there.
And that gets underway next Friday at Kroger Field with the Class A game at 2 o'clock. Thank you, Jenny. That's good
no
stuff
problem.
there.
It's good to be here.
That's UK Sports Medicine. And now we're going to this final highlight package. And these highlights are brought to you by Prep Spin. That's William Warfield, the king of string.
Boyle County came out sluggish again, down 6-0. But Reed Lanner was going to hit Riley Cole quick. On the slant, it is 7-6. Lanner goes to work again. That's cool, quick. This time finding Reese Smith makes a heck of a grab in the end zone. 14-6 at the break. Second half, all Johnny Rebs. 31-14. The Rebs are back, boys, and they are looking for a state title.
We played a little nervous, I thought. We didn't play as loose as we've been playing, but I'm really proud of them. They found a way to get it done and stepped up when we had to step up and made the play when we had to make the play.
It's an amazing feeling. It never gets old. Last year we didn't get it where we wanted, and then this year, seniors grabbed each other, and, we just took it by the throat, and, we decided that we ain't going outside, and this is what happened.
So here's your 4A finals next Saturday, both unblemished, Johnson Central and Boyle County. A lot of black and gold in Lexington. Man, that is going to be a war.
And back to wrap up the Scholastic Ball Report. Thanks to Boyle County and Bourbon County for joining us on the show. And you had a tough one with Owensboro and Douglas Friday night.
Yeah, we're hoping for a win to move on to play at Kroger Field next Saturday.
That's right, the state championships, the Commonwealth Gridiron Bowl, UK Sports Medicine Orthopedic Surgery segment championships will begin next Friday at 2 o'clock. Then Friday night at 7 o'clock, there'll be another game. 3 games on Saturday, and then the 6A game is on Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. A lot of football at Kroger Field.
Absolutely.
As always, on the Scholastic Ball Report, for those you see and you don't see.
Keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Double Dogs, Ford Brothers Auction, Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign, Mingy Beef Jerky, Pannell Swim Shop, Prep Spin, P-Rats, Rafferty's, Raising Cane's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.